welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to bring this episode to you. It's about starting your Italian pantry. And all of these you can find easily in any of the metro cities in India. So let's get started. Let's get started with the dry spices. First and foremost, you need oregano. No Italian cooking without oregano. And we usually don't find fresh oregano, and it's a little sharp in taste. So this is what works the best. I also like to keep dry parsley in my pantry because most of the times I can't find fresh parsley. So I can use this in my pasta sauces, pizza sauce. This is great with potatoes for kids' lunchbox. So this is definitely a must-have. Next is something interesting. This is the pizza seasoning or Italian seasoning that you get when you order pizza. Usually comes in sachets like this. This is like one-time use sachet, easy to store, keep it in your fridge and you are always ready. This has oregano, parsley, basil, black pepper, red chili flakes, everything. So you are all set. Next are the chili flakes. I usually don't use them, but if you like the heat, definitely keep these packets. Black pepper is a must-have when you are making any of the sauces, and I like to use this pepper meal. I keep black pepper inside it, and I use the freshly ground black pepper for all my recipes. One more dry spice that I always have in my fridge is chili paprika. This is not typical to Italian cooking, but I like to add just a little bit, probably half a teaspoon of it to most of my sauces because it gives a very nice smoky flavor and just a little bit of heat, and that's what I love about it. Out of all the dry spices I have shown you, only this one needs to be stored in the fridge once it is open. Otherwise, everything else can be stored in your normal cupboard. And one more dry ingredient that you need is plain flour or maida. Maida is needed for thickening your sauces like white sauce or any other sauce. This is the most important ingredient when you are cooking Italian food. Olive oil. And I don't normally use extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is usually used on salads or when you want to dip your bread in it. I use the Borges brand olive oil and the extra light or light version. If you go to your local supermarket, they will most of the times they have deals, and I always find this half price. This is a 2-liter bottle and I buy when it's on offer. If you really like extra virgin olive oil, then this is a great thing to buy. These are small packets of extra virgin olive oil and balsamic vinegar. You can use these in your salads, or even if you want to use it for cooking. But then you don't have to buy a whole big bottle of extra virgin olive oil. When you buy the normal olive oil, you can use it for everyday cooking as well. It's great for you. Now let's talk about pasta. Everybody loves pasta. I always have at least 2 varieties of pasta in my store cupboard. And here are my favorite varieties. This is the penne pasta. This goes very well with tomato sauce, white sauce, any of the meat sauces, and the size is perfect for you to eat. It's like single bite size. The other favorite is of course macaroni. You have to have this and make your first macaroni cheese. Let me know if you want to see this recipe. If you like Italian food and if you have never had risotto, then you must try it. This is the rice that is used for making risotto. It's called arborio rice, and if you want to know more about this, check next week's video. One more ingredient that you will need for making the sauces is stock. You can make your own stock. If you are interested, you can use these ready-made cubes. I usually don't. I either make my fresh stock at home, or I try to use the pasta cooking water as my thickening agent. And for the fresh ingredients that you will need for Italian cooking, let's get started with fresh basil. Great for your pasta sauce, pizza sauce, and if you want to make some fresh pesto sauce, this is the one thing that you absolutely need to have. You can easily find it in most of the supermarkets these days. Next is some celery. eggs, and of course you have to have fresh tomatoes. We don't get canned tomatoes in India that easily, so I tend to blanch my tomatoes and make a puree for my sauces. You also need white onion. I prefer to use white onion in Italian cooking because it has a milder flavor. Then we have some pitted green olives from the brand Del Monte, and cheese. This is the Monterey-Jack cheese that I get from the brand Go. Go also has great mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. Sometimes I also use the Britannia slices if I want a little bit of a cheddar flavor in my sauces. Couple of things that I don't have here are zucchini and colored peppers, but you will easily find them at a local vegetable vendor or a supermarket. Once you have all these ingredients, you are all set to start cooking Italian food. All month long I am sharing Italian favorite recipes. I start with mushroom risotto, next is chicken pasta, and third and the last one is frittata. If you want any specific Italian recipes, please leave them in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and keep watching. See you next time. Bye.